This conference will now be recorded.
Good afternoon, students. Can you able to hear me? Clear గా? Okay, good afternoon, students. Welcome all. So I hope yesterday you have seen those videos, isn't it right? Anyway, we are going to see that. So anyway, we are going to start. Anyway, I'm going to show that how to install a Python in our system. How to install a Python in our system. I'm going to show that. Okay, go to the python.org. Go to the website python.org. Okay, python.org. Okay, python.org. If you click on python.org, solar system. Okay, so go through the python.org. In this website, it is an open source, isn't it? Open source software is an open source. It is a this is open source software. Anybody can download for free without any cost, isn't it? It's an open source. So now we are going to download. Now we are going to download the Python software Python software in our laptop. In my laptop is in my laptop. Okay, so for that we'll be opening python.org. You can click here. You can click here directly. It will be open like this, python.org, and here you can see the downloads button. If you just place it, hover on the downloads, you can see the latest software. This is the latest software. Okay, downloads, you can see the latest software. Python 3.8.3 is the latest version. We can find it right now. Okay, if you click on all releases in the downloads, if you click on all releases, you can see the previous versions. You can see all the previous versions. You can go to all the previous versions. Okay, so 8.2 is latest version, but it is on February 24th, 2020 it was released, and after that it was 8.3.8.3 version. May 13th, it was very recent, 1 week back it was released. Okay, this is the latest version. So we need to know, before that we need to know one thing. Before that we need to know difference between Python and Python 3. Python and Python 3. So what is the difference between Python and Python 3? Python is starting version to 2.9.9 version. We will be calling it as a Python. Okay, and Python 3 is latest version, that is 3.0.02 till date. What is the latest version right now? 8.3.3 is the latest version, isn't it? This is the latest version. So this is the difference between. So if you search in the Google also, you will be getting, in Google also, if you search Python is different from Python, you will be getting all related issues with the Python in things. Okay, that will be 2 point versions, and Python 3 is different. If you type Python 3 related things, you will be getting Python 3 related things. Okay, so that is the difference. So we got difference between that. So that is the difference. Okay, so if you download, we are downloading from here, and click on downloads. You can see some of the versions, the basic versions we can see 2.7, 3.5, 3.6, 3.7, 3.8. These are all the different versions. Okay, so I want to make sure, if you download, if you have done the project at this time, we will take some version. For example. Okay, for example, yeah, you have done the project at this time, July 8th, around July 8th, 2019. With this version you have done the project. Okay, and you want to run the same project right now. What we are supposed to do, we need to check the version, that is 3.7. After that, the upgradation after the 3.7.4, isn't it? So after 3.7, the version is 4, isn't it? We need to check with the 3.7 and the latest version and the latest update. 3.7.7 is the latest version, March 10th, 2020. And after that, this is the latest version in that. 3.7.4 is the latest version. We need to download this version and we can run the project, which is done in the 3.7 version, in this version. In this date, we have done this project with this version, isn't it? So we can download this version 3.7.4. We have done the project at the time, and now we can do the project with this version, with this latest version. We need to download this version. And the main thing is, main advantage is Python 3.8 version. This version is 100% compatible or 100% supporting to data sciences packages and modules. Okay, we are going to see them, what are the packages and modules. Don't worry, we are going to discuss that. Don't worry about that. Okay, so this is 100% compatible 3.8.1 version. Okay, now we are using, now the latest version is 3. Now the version is, in this we are having Python. Right now we are having 3.8.3 version, isn't it? This is the latest version. It is on, the latest version is on 13th May. It was released on 13th May, isn't it? So we will be downloading this version. See here, click on downloads, and the previous versions it won't work. Note that Python 3.5 plus cannot be used on Windows XP or earlier. So right now, nowadays, we can see here, Windows 7 is also not working. Isn't it? It was banned after January 24. It was banned. When it was banned, do you know? I think everybody knows it. Okay, Jan 14th is the last update for Windows 7. I think everybody knows this. So after that, we cannot use the Windows 7. It was last update. So XP we are not using right now. Windows XP we are using. XP we are not using right now. It was completely gone. So like that, these versions we cannot work right now. With these versions, note that Python 3.5 plus cannot be used on Windows XP or earlier, like this. It was not working. It won't work. Okay, in Windows 7 also it won't work sometimes. And coming to the operating systems, I have told you these are all the operating systems we can see. Windows, Mac, all other platforms also we can see. These are all the operating systems. These are all the operating systems which will be working. Python will be working. Okay, iOS, iPad, these are all things it will be working. Okay, Solaris it will be working. Okay, Linux also it will be working. These are all the operating systems it will be working. So now we are going to download the latest version. Okay, I'm having already in my system, I am having lot of versions, previous versions, but this version I am not having. See carefully. Okay, I'm downloading right now Python 3.8.3 version. Okay, I am downloading that version. And I am installing in my system. See carefully. It will be coming like this. Okay, I'm already having this version in my system. That is a problem. So customize installation, if I click on this, I need to make sure I will be clicking all these things and upgrade installation. Upgrade now. It will be upgrading. I'm having this already in my system. I will show you where it will be. So these are all the versions I'm having in my system. Python 3.7 version I'm having. Python 3.6 version I'm having. Okay. And right now I'm having Python 3.8 version. 3.8 version also I'm having here in my system. So see here. Okay. Python 2.7 version I'm having. Python 3.6 version I'm having. Python 3.7 version I'm having. Python 3.8 version I'm having. So if I click on this, it will be open. It is installing. I will show you my versions, previous versions. Okay. If you click on Python 3.7, we will be having all the things. Okay. As well as Python 3.6 version I'm having. So I'm having different versions of different projects in my system, in my laptop. So that is the reason I got all my different versions. So we can have n number of different versions. No problem with that. We can have n number of different versions. Now we are having 3.8 version, isn't it? Latest version. It is downloading, it is updating. I will show you after installation. I will show you. Okay, it is taking much time. Okay, now I am showing all the files which will be coming to our system. When we install Python, what are the things it will be installed? I'm going to show you. So new, you can see here. So these are the things it will be coming. These are the things it will be coming. Okay, you can see here IDLE, Python 3.8 32-bit manuals and modules. Okay, these are the four things we'll be coming, we'll be getting when we install a Python. Okay, IDLE, Python 3.8, Python 3.8 manuals and modules will be helping. So we are going to see all these things, four things we'll be getting. First one is IDLE. Okay, manuals, modules, and only simple Python will be getting. Four things we'll be getting. Four things we need to see when we install Python. Okay, so what are those? What are these four things? Four things. We are going to see them one by one. One by one. Okay. Ideally, Python manuals and Python modules. So modules and manuals are supporting documents, supporting softwares, We don't use them. We don't use them in our daily work. We don't use them. Okay. So what are the rest of the things? Then what we are going to use? What we are going to use? What we are going to use? See here. So we can see IDLE and only simple Python. These two things we are going to see. We are going to see them. What is Python? Simply Python. If you type Python, for example, see here. So I am clicking on Python 3.8 32-bit. I am clicking on this. See here, I am clicking on this. It will be open like this. It will be open like this. And IDLE, I am clicking on IDLE. These are two different platforms in Python. These are two different platforms in Python. Okay. And IDLE, I am clicking on IDLE. It will be open like this. Okay. This is IDLE. This is plain Python and this is IDLE. This is plain Python and this is IDLE. So what is the difference? This is command based. So we have discussed Python is a line by line. It will be executing step by step, line by line interpreter, isn't it? So this will be command based, only line. We can use only one line programming. Okay. Welcome to Python. One line programming we can use. Printer, we can use both the things. We can use both the things. Single quotation and double quotation also we can use both the things. Okay. So directly we can write like this. For example, it will be coming, output will be coming. Okay. Print of it will come, it will print. This can be done only line by line. Only one line we can use. So command prompt, command based prompt will be used for command. Command based prompt will be used for only one line programming. Okay, so it will be done with line by line programming. So interpreter, what it will do? Interpreter will be doing line by line programming, isn't it? So it is not much use for us. It won't be much useful for us. So what is useful for us? Ideally stands for integrated development learning environment. Integrated development learning environment. Some cases we can see only IDE. So learning is optional. Okay, learning is optional. So it can be integrated development learning environment. So learning is optional. So IDE, it's a platform. It is a platform where we can write programs or create programs, create new programs or projects, where we can write the projects. So projects, programs or projects cannot be done with a single line. It will be more than one line or lines, isn't it? So in that case we will be using what we'll be using ideally to write a program, or to create a program or project. We need multiple lines. So program we will be writing. So ideally is main basically GUI based, that is graphical user interface. That is just like Windows operating system. It is just like Windows operating system. So where we can write programs, save programs and run programs. This is the platform. This is the IDLE is the platform to do all these works. So now you understand, I think, ideally. Okay, now we are going to see, this is the DOS command based prompt. We can see here some of the things. Okay, what are those? Python version we can see. And what is the latest version? Hello. Okay, so here we can see the version, latest version, and the version when it is released, time and date we can see. And we can see the 32-bit Intel means Intel processor hardware. 32-bit will be having both the things, isn't it? 64-bit and 32-bit. Now it is taking 32-bit Intel processor it is using 32-bit on Windows 32. That is, the meaning is Windows operating system 32-bit. Hello. సార్ అవును సార్, అవును సార్, అవును సార్, అవును సార్. కాదు సార్, అంటే ఆ ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఏనా లేకపోతే వేరేది ఏదైనా కావాలి? వేరే ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఏదైనా ఇమ్మంటారా? వేరే వేరే ప్రాజెక్ట్ అంటే మరి వాళ్ళు ఏమేమి ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ తీసుకున్నారో మనకు ఐడియా ఉంటే అవి కాకుండా వేరే ఇస్తారు. బ్యాంకింగ్ 5 ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ చేసినట్టున్నారు సార్. ఓకే సార్. ఇంటెన్సివ్ స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ నాన్ ఇంటెన్సివ్ ఫర్ స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్. ఓకే సార్. అవును సార్. అవునవును సార్. మెయిల్ ఐడి పంపించండి సార్, ఆయనకి పంపిస్తాను. దాంట్లో ఏది కావాలంటే అది సెలెక్ట్ చేస్తాను. వేరే ఉన్నాయి కదా సార్, చాలా ఉన్నాయి సార్. అదే వాళ్ళు ఏమేమి ఉన్నాయో ఏమేమి అక్కర్లేదో చెప్తే దాన్ని బట్టి మనం చెప్పొచ్చు. మోడర్న్ టైటిల్ ఉన్నా. ఓకే ఓకే. అవునవును సార్, ఆ వీడియోస్ పంపించిన. ఓకే ఓకే సార్, పంపిస్తాను సార్. అదే ఆర్జీ వాళ్ళది అన్నీ ఉన్నాయి సార్ వీడియోస్. 6 వీడియోస్ ఉన్నాయి. 6 వీడియోస్ లో బ్యాంకింగ్ ది పెట్టారా వాళ్ళు? అడగండి సార్. బ్యాంకింగ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఉందా? బ్యాంకింగ్ లేదా? బ్యాంకింగ్ పంపిస్తాను సార్. వీడియో ఉంది, డాక్యుమెంటేషన్ అన్నీ ఉన్నాయి. అది పంపిస్తాను సార్. మీకు దాంట్లో పంపించమంటారా ఈమెయిల్ ఐడిలో? సరే, ఫస్ట్ నేను ఆయన ఈమెయిల్ ఐడి లేదు సార్ నా దగ్గర. సరే సార్. ఓకే సార్. ఓకే సార్, అది క్లాస్ అయిపోగానే పెడతాను సార్. ఇప్పుడు క్లాస్లో ఉన్నాను. సరే సార్. ఓకే సార్. అవునవును సార్, అవును సార్. ఓకే ఓకే సార్. అవునవును సార్. ఓకే సార్, రైట్ సార్. Okay, here we can see all the details we can see here. Okay, so same thing we can see here also. Here also we can see the same thing. Python version we can see, Python version and the tag numbers, date and time we can see the latest version, what is the date and time. And you can see here also 32-bit Intel processor it is taking. Hardware processor it is taking 32-bit, and operating system is Windows 32 system it is taking. Mine is Windows 10. and Windows 32-bit it is taking. Okay, so that is the reason we can see all the details here. Now this is only one line programming. Like this we will be doing, we can do only one line in this command prompt. Okay, print welcome to Python. Only one line programming we can do. So like this, a is equal to some value, we will be doing some value, print a, otherwise print a, we can be doing like this. So DOS command prompt, it won't be that much useful, but whereas in this we will be writing all the programs. Shell will be opening. Okay, this is the IDLE. Shell will be opening. Shell is nothing but IDLE. Shell is GUI based, that is Windows based platform where we can work our Python related programs. The platform where we can work Python related programs. I will be showing you an example how to work on that. I will be showing you example for this. See here, first it will be coming like this. Wherever you will be seeing this symbol, okay, wherever you will be seeing this symbol, this means Python interpreter starts. Okay, automatically we 1 GB of 1 GB of dynamic memory will be created. Dynamic memory will be created. In that, whatever values, whatever we will be typing, it will be stored in dynamic memory, stored in 1 GB of dynamic memory, and again it will be getting back in as an output. We have seen that, isn't it? Whatever we are typing, for example, we have done like this. A is equal to some value we have given a. If you type a, we'll be getting values like this. A 45. It will be coming like this. We have done that, isn't it? We have done that. I will show you again if you want. Python. If you just type Python, it will be opened with the Python. If you click on Python, it will be open like this. Just a is equal to some value I am typing a. It will be typed like this. So print a. It will type like this. It will be getting like this, the values in the command prompt, isn't it? So same thing it will be done. So now we will be using this. Here we are going to write a program. See here carefully. First click on this shell. We can see all the details. Okay. Click on file. Open. Here we will be writing the code. We will be writing the code here. For example, I am writing some code. Print 8. Okay, I have written some code. Hello. And we will be writing like this: print welcome to Python. In single quotation also I am writing welcome to Python. And print welcome to Python. Okay, you can write the same thing, the thing will be same. Why I am writing like this? For understanding, better understanding. Okay, we can write like this. There is no strict structured programming language. It is not structured programming language. It is not strict programming. So we will see the difference. File, we need to save the file. First we need to save the file with the .py extension. .py extension we need to save. Okay. So I'm saving that the desktop, my first .py, my first Python. My first Python.py. I'm saving with that name. You can see here the name. The name you can see here. Now we need to run this program. File, run module. If you run the module, you'll be getting output like this. See the program like this. We have written the program and this is an output. This is an output. This is the program. This is the program and this is an output. Okay. So we can write like this. Even we can use double quotation or single quotation also, no problem. And at the end of the statement, semicolon if we use, if we don't use also, no problem. It will be like this. Okay. The sample program we have written here. And I will show you again how to write the another program. I will show you another program. So just watch carefully how to write a program. First click on file, new file, open with the new file, write a program, print so we can write whatever we want. We can write whatever we want. Okay, and we need to save the code. File, we need to save the code. In the desktop I am saving. In the desktop I am saving my second code. .py extension we need to save. And we need to click on run module. It will be showing the output. Okay, this is output. I am happy to write new Python code. Welcome to Python. This is the code. Okay, this is the program. This is the program. This is the program, and this is the code. Okay, so you need to practice this thing. Today you need to download this thing and practice this thing. Okay, this is the thing you need to practice today. So you can find all the details here. The Python version, latest version you can see here. The tag numbers, what is the tag numbers you can see here. The version when it was released, the time and date we can see here. And the mission, I mean the hardware what we are using, Intel 32-bit we are using. It is taking 32-bit Intel processor it is taking, Intel. And on operating system, Windows 32-bit it is taking. So you need to practice these programs, and I'll be attaching these programs too, so that you practice this program today and come back. We'll be discussing, tomorrow we'll be going to discuss the technology behind. What is the technology behind Python? Python technology. Why? It is simple language and simple coding. Simple coding. Why? The code is also very less lines when we compare with other programming languages. So we are going to see all those things. That is, we are going to see the methodology, why it is very less programming language. I mean, very code is very less. We are going to see. But today you need to practice this thing. Ideally, download this thing and you need to practice all these things. Okay, you need to practice. Open this file. First, you need to open the file, new file, write a code, whatever you need. Whatever you need. A is equal to, simply I can write sum of two numbers. A is equal to 45. Sample I am writing. B is equal to 56. Okay. Sum is equal to A plus B. Print sum. Okay. So this is the code I am writing. Just save. Sum of two numbers, sum.py, and I am running this code. Oh, sorry. I missed the indentation. Sorry for that. You can see the output 101. Okay, you can see the output. So this is how we'll be writing the code. You just practice the code. Okay. So today class is finished. You practice the code. These three programs I will be attaching in the along with this video. I'll be attaching these three programs. Open that. Open and go through them. Okay. Today.